watch me while I sleep. Don't require your belief. Offering silence but no relief. Can you scream without a sound? Like the freeze that's coming down. Barren space where nothing grows. A secret place where no one goes. Don't let me drown.
Come on now, honey,
Ah!
said the voice of Calhoun. His poor wife ran through the streets of the heartless company town, a blanket sip matchstick company. Come on. The laugh, the slow walk. Way too many afraid of him, scared, attached, huddled in their homes, watching the poor woman run. That life. Till he finally had her cornered. A locked, barricaded door of the factory. He had done his homework, took him time, made sure it was going to be secured. Heck, he even made sure the keys that were always there just in case someone had to work late were gone. So there was just him and his poor wife. Poor to have the poor judgment and luck, or the trust in nature to be fooled by such a man. To be trapped in a prison. But he didn't care. He had this all planned out perfectly. That's the thoughts that went through Calhoun's mind. Right before 11 women bursted from the supposed secure place, throwing matches and oil and salt in a circle. In an instant, the darkness that he had been paying tribute to, that gave him insight into mind and heart, to get his victims, to win their fear, to control this town, was cut off. He breathed, still thinking he could do this. Through the red flames, he fought, but He didn't have the upper hand this time. And as silver blades pierced his shoulders and put him to the ground, that darling wife of his, the one he had so carefully cultivated to give him a long, long time of abuse, took those hands of his, made sure you'd end up in a prison of his own. That is, of course, until Genevieve found him in a dark prison, away from all their souls of solitude. Became more like a hell of servitude. But in a moment, all that's gone away. For the first time in a while, Calhoun feels he's got prey in front of him as he bears down on Ruby. As Genevieve confronts the little girl who broke into her house. Those women who had given up much, some who had even delayed cutting out their jaws so they can incant the right things to have their jaws betray them and poison their blood, just to see this man undone. May tonight have their work honored, family. Or would it all be for naught? It's time to find out. So, Basil and Ivy, it is your turn.
I think we all know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot her.
There's inspo in chat.
Okay. Do I want to use it or do? Oh, there's. Okay, I'll take one. That way, Ivy has one in case she tries to pull that shit again. Okay.
So remember, for this, you can just use it as a reroll. So
I know.
do not like what you rolled the first time. Okay.
Okay. 14 plus whatever it is for the gun. Because I don't remember.
I think the gun is hindered, actually.
It is.
So if that's all you're putting towards it, then that's going to miss.
Okay, then I'll reroll.
All right.
Look, I don't got much left to give on things.
That's fine.
Woo! 18.
Woo! All right. After
That's 6
final.
damage.
All right.
Remember that
Final one. There's a fire in your belly as you aim and let it loose. Whew.
Be like, leave that child alone. That's all.
All right.
Okay, Ivy. Oh man, she has so many options right now. I am going to try to push her more into the house with my magic.
Pull her closer.
Yes, I do not want her near the door for what I'm planning to do. So here we go. That is a 16.
A 16. With that, she trying to maintain her space, nursing her second gun wound as she's pulled, kicking and screaming towards you, Ivy. So you're in immediate range of each other. Genevieve.
I'm gonna correct you there. She was in immediate range last time, and if Ivy pulled her in further, she's at short range.
Well, she get closer to Ivy.
No, she's pulling her farther into the house. Ivy was at the front window. She pulled her into the
Okay,
front
I see.
door.
She pushes the rest. Okay, perfect. So you put it back to short. Perfect. There's some wounds. Genevieve closes her eyes for a moment. She breathes. O keeper of rules, harbinger of order, master of castes, I fed you daily, and I call you now. I ask, pleading for you to expel what invades my place. These women out of line. I beseech you. There's a crack from below. An urge to stand up straight, to talk polite. But so polite you could never express yourself truly, and so straight that if you are made to be there much longer, your vertebrae may crack. As something pushes. In Basil and Ivy, you feel a force, as if 10,000 hands grab neck and shoulder and waist and try to pull you from the place. So I can say, I don't speed defense. It's up to you.
Might or speed defense?
That's both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Here we go. It's going to be a speed.
What?
I will lower it by 1 tier.
Okay, sorry. I was I'll do might, and I will ease it by 1.
Nice.
What
Sorry,
does a
I am in the game. I cannot help you right now.
What does a 13 do me?
That's gonna fail.
Reroll it.
Okay.
What does a 15 with it eased by 1 do me? Or effort by 1, whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, put effort towards it. That'll be all right.
All right, good. Guys, I am
16, is it?
not looking good.
So you got a 16
Yes.
with your effort that you'd already put in. All right. This force comes in. The windows don't crack, but it's as if the panes individually open, move, glass becoming liquid, trying to let out the invaders. But you stand firm and don't let it, though the pressure itself mounts against you. It does not stop. It is not a single push, but a hard flow. Such, when it comes around to Genevieve's turn again, efforts to resist this will be hindered. Outside, the man of knuckles and fingers and joints, of many a print that is stolen, moves and stretches towards Ruby. His major form somewhat stopped. It pauses for a minute. And he whistles. Why don't you folks? Come on, boys. Get that little girl for me. Yes.
Okay. I thought he had turned his attention to Charlie at the end of last session. I mean, it's okay if that's not the case, but
He's probably focusing on you and getting some other creatures
Yeah.
on Ruby.
So he's focused on you.
okay.
And he goes, get that girl for me. As from this mess, drop 16 fingers that each form 8 legs of type spider-like. From their midst grow a mass of hair and teeth, and eye that becomes scurrying quickly as the other fingers stretch towards Charlie in an effort to smack you across the face and out of this place. So this would be might or speed from both of you.
I am trained in speed defense tasks.
I'm trained in speed defense as well. So
Okay. Oh, I regret staying. I think we all regret staying right now.
and I'll put an effort in as well.
Okay.
Oh, that's 3 speed for effort, right? For 1 effort, right?
Yes.
Oh man, guys, I'm not looking good. Yep, I will go ahead and do that as well. Oh man. I hope this works. It's a 15.
16?
15.
15. Okay. For those things, you tell me how you avoid them.
She's doing cartwheels and flips. That's what she's doing. She's doing cartwheels and flips. Like,
All right. You're flipping through the town as they jump on fence and post and try to fling through the air and snap with too many flat teeth as they land and attempt to grab Ruby. And then Charlie, what'd you get?
I got a 12.
12. We had ease by 2.
Yep.
Totally there. So get my own brain to work today. You got 12?
Yep.
All right. That's just what you needed.
Okay.
So in your plane, you're able to get that.
I'm stress eating.
All right. Charla and Ruby. It's your turns.
okay, so I'm like right there next to Charlie, right? Is that what we just is that what was
Yep.
what it was?
In my head, I thought you were on two opposite ends of it because he turned around and focused on Charlie and you were somewhere, but it can be
Well,
if you thought that you were right next to him, good with it.
Yeah, okay. Because Ruby has the cipher that helps with a binding.
Sure.
And so she's going to Yeah, she's going to pull that out. I think I got to light the matches or something like that. That's what she's gonna do, Charlie. Not much time.
So what's it say on the sapphire?
I don't know. I don't have it. Josh.
Matt, it was the homebrew one. It was that matchsticks box that I got that uses a binding.
All right. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so when do I actually start making the binding rolls? But now it's set up for that.
Oh, is that not what we're doing right now?
You're just about there.
We're just about there.
I'm not. I don't know what Charlie's going to say, so I can't.
Okay.
I can't know.
I got you.
Sorry, I didn't say anything because it's like, what else is he going to do? He keeps playing.
Well, no, I just don't know what the next. In other words, like I can't tell you if it's because of the way
Gotcha.
they do it.
Yeah.
So you light them. So, all right. So you light these from the box. The last matches. Usually, there's that hiss as phosphorus strikes and lights and catches the wood on fire. This is nothing like that. No. In this, there are cries, moans, death gasps, women. Took too long, were too scared to get rid of their poison jaws. But in their final moments, it was not fear nor timidity in them, no. It was a willingness to fight, trying to grasp each breath not out of desperation, but of anger and purpose for change. And there, encircled within the last sticks that they had ever made, was their fury. Women scorned. And that is lit. And their fires burn through the air, encircling Charlie and Calhoun in a circle. Charlie, what would you like to do?
Does this, maybe I don't want to know the answer, does this Calhoun Haint form have something approximating eyes?
You say it's like the labyrinth pit with the hands, I'm leaving.
That's what it was gonna be.
Don't ruin my favorite movies.
Well, it's not so much hands with the palms. It's like many knuckles bending and bending places where they should not be and backwards, making these holes that should by all rights either see right through or into some type of skin, but seem to just go ever on into darkness.
So as Calhoun swiped at him and sort of Charlie dodged, what Charlie's doing is Charlie is staring him right in the eyes. And I'm assuming Charlie sort of feels this cipher all of a sudden around them now. And I think that Charlie, he doesn't say anything because he's still singing. He's got his song, he's playing, he's singing, he's doing the extra stuff with his slide guitar. But in his head, he's just kind of, he starts to sing with a little more strength. He sings a little louder. And I think it's just a sense of, at the moment, Charlie sort of thinks to himself, Calhoun, I'm not sure you know which one is the wolf and which is the prey in this situation. And he's going to keep playing.
All right. Then you can go ahead and give me a use magic attack against that.
Okay.
Intellect.
Intellect. So all the stuff. I'm using magic, but I'm still hindered because of the crud in my head.
Right, but we have an eased in ways of the matches.
Right. So that's still one easement. I will.
Josh, was it 2?
No.
Easement?
It says helps ease the binding.
She's been all right. Probably one then. All right. So are you put? What are you personally putting towards it?
I will put an effort.
Okay.
I'll put an effort towards it. Intellect, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're trained in using magic?
I am trained in using magic, and I'm trained in music as well, but one of those, like the music, is not counting because of the screwiness. So I don't. Let's see if there's effort. Trained in magic. I think it's eased by 2. Well, it's up to Matt, but I think it's something like that.
All right.
All right. Let's see. That is an 18.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Now you play, and your words, though there, don't seem to even find this man, or what once was a man. As you play, and the fire separates into steps and notes, sobs and flats that whirl around. Moon stares marvel, bewitched, even as the fires burn. And take him fingers and hands and all, what the dark had wrathed him into, a Genevieve had tortured him to. Begins pulling him into your guitar. In his moment, realize it must be sealed. This thing has grown more powerful. Maybe it's that the fingers are still in Genevieve's possession, that she is not gone yet. But as his body is contained in fire within your guitar, you feel him punching and pushing from within, the wood slightly bulging and creaking. His own ivy.
Basil, would you like to go first?
You go first. I'm trying to fix the machine I just broke.
Okay. So, Matt, I'm going to go kind of outside the box. Here we go. Ivy is going to use an experience point to pull out her daddy's belt buckle, recharging it, because that's what I can do with an experience point as a sage. As she focuses down on this magic item, and it starts glowing. This now eases it in intellect by 2 for an hour, I believe. So, yes, eases intellect 2 steps, 1 hour. Ivy is going to crack open the TNT because she brought in a demonic circle, right? A devil circle or something she started using to bring in some other magic.
Yeah, you cannot see it, but it seems to be from somewhere, yeah.
So, yeah. So, Ivy's hoping that entity or whatever enough magic she brought in, she's going to crack the dynamite with the oil laid out. She's going to try to summon the hell dogs. because she's hoping to light the place on fire.
Red dog.
She's inside. She understands. We'll see what happens, but
Love it.
Okay. Yeah, give me an intellect challenge for using the magic.
Good doggos. Get the good doggos.
that is an 18.
What's the call that Ivy gives to summon the red dogs?
So Ivy sees what's going on and sees her trying to use this magic. She cuts open the TNT and breaks it on the ground. And as she's gripping Daddy's belt buckle, she looks to it and goes, "I'm sorry, Dad. I hope this makes you proud." And she lays down and smears the TNT into the ground and starts channeling all her anger and everything. She has now lost compassion. All she feels is anger and vengeance lately. And she knows that's what these dogs thrive on, because that's what fire is. Vengeance, anger, clearing places. So she buries all of it into there.
All right. Now, Ivy may not survive this. Trying to do something before we roll, or before I reveal.
I want to lasso Ivy and pull her out.
You're in the doorway.
Yep.
All right.
What
do you put in towards this? Is currently I have to set this at 9.
Okay. Would it be speed or might?
Speed, definitely speed.
Okay, then I will put 2 effort towards it.
It gets you to 7.
Right.
To make this possible, you got to get down to 6.
Okay. What else can I put into this? Can I burn an experience point?
You can do that to reroll. You can't do that to lower a
Okay.
task.
What about the inspirations that we've gotten?
So we've been using them as rerolls.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Can I use my camping spikes to give me more leverage?
Give us a visual.
Like because I'm on the porch, if I jammed a spike into the door frame, could I use that to make it more of a pulley?
All right. So you put the camping spikes in, leveraging yourself and this to give enough pull to try to do this impossible thing, trying to stop as flames from these dogs ignite.
Okay.
Nitroglycerin, nitrous in an explosion that's about to go, fueled by the magic of Ivy's line, by the wardens itself. You need an 18 or higher.
I'm gonna use an experience point.
All right.
18. I will fucking send you a picture.
Yes!
I'm literally on the floor with junk food, staring at an 18, guys. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Hold up, I need my phone now. That's the scariest point I've ever spent.
Oh my god.
I'm shaking.
I'm trying not to scream, you guys.
Oh, Mama.
Oh man.
This is why Cam can't hit shit, guys. All my good rolls stay for tonight.
Oh man.
And we thank you for it.
Yes,
We thank you for it.
Fucking shaking.
So
It literally bounced from the 4 to the 18. Oh.
It's okay. It's good. It's good.
I set that at 9 because it is immortal difficulty, a task worthy of legends that last lifetimes.
Oh my god.
So the ropes move in, wrap around. As you pull her as fast as you can. As the dogs move, fires of coal mix with the stream that wants all to stay. That power, that oldness, and then a flurry of chemicals and science and magic combined. The Genevieve house goes boom.
Oh. Well, so much for those fingers.
Mm-hmm. As Basil and Ivy are hurled from this, I still will need my defense, please, from both of you in this explosion.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, I gotta delete an XP. Hold on.
Yeah, I have you roll a 1.
Reroll it. I'll burn another XP.
Of course
Okay.
you roll
I'm not
a
doing
one.
this shit.
Why are you always rolling ones?
Well, that's better.
It's not a one.
4.
But it's not a one.
It's not
14. There are still inspos in chat, Ivy.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got 6. We got 6.
14.
That's a 5.
All right.
I yanked too hard on the rope. I'm sorry.
All right. So even a 14 is not making it here.
I figured, but I'm not really.
And so that's going to be 8 might.
What happens if you lose all your might?
You have to check off that perks box. You're impaired.
It also it bleeds to the others. So any negatives get off the next pool.
Okay.
Hey guys, guess what? I have 5 intellect, and that's it.
Oh, so you're debilitated and impaired?
Help. Dude, I
Is
just
it
got
too
blown
far?
out of a doorway. Yes.
Yeah.
It's fine. How does Ivy look, though?
I'm barely standing, but I'm still up.
I will GM intrusion. And so in this case, Ivy, you have. I'm actually going to make this 3 XP, give it to 2 others.
Yeah, I will give 1 to Basil for saving me. And then 1 to high or low. Charlie, choose high or low.
High.
Charlie's
Nope,
not
Ruby,
used to
you get
that.
an XP.
Okay.
Keep rolling low. Everyone's another 5.
All right. So
Do I have 2 prosthetic legs now?
this is really for Ivy because she was still closer than you. And think for this, I need you to grab. I'm going to give the control over it to you, Josh. But you are marred in some way from
Join
this.
the artificial leg group. You can
And so
kick really hard.
you will need to be hindered in a skill of some sort.
Okay.
So you can kind of see how it's going to work for Ivy.
Ivy. Okay, as she's being lassoed, she's being yanked. So like she would not expect it. So her face ends up getting pushed towards the fire because her body is jolted back. And as the explosion happens, she manages to turn, but half of her face gets scalded, including her right eye, causing her now to not being able to be sensing danger anymore because she was trained in that. And now, since she's losing her eye, like pretty much her vision's gone, she won't be able to sense that like extra vision.
I'm good with that. Yeah. So we'll take that away, and then we just want to mark that we can no longer get trained in that.
Yep.
There's a flat thing. All right. There's a wince of pain for the first time. You hear almost a call of fear from the thing you are bound. Almost waking up from a dream within a dream. What is this? Charlie and Ruby.
So it's in the guitar, but it's struggling more than was expected.
The struggle just kind of went down because of the explosion.
Oh, okay. Okay. But would still not Charlie's not done yet, basically. It's still
I would say at some point there's just the ceiling.
Okay.
It's the final thing, and it's sort of up to Charlie what that's going to be. So magic like this is so personal.
Gotcha. Perfect. Okay. Right.
But it will take something. Something must be given.
Okay. Okay. I want to think on that for a moment. So Ruby, if you want to go first.
You still got these things.
Shit. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Well, I'm allowed what all they did. They did get stunned this turn from the insanity.
Thank God.
So they didn't get to act.
Okay. So well, shit. I don't know what to do here. Like she is yeah, she's just in there going like my grandma could run would my grandma would be able to catch me faster than you can. Shake the bones. I guess 2 points of might and 2 points of intellect.
Oh, nice. So the one kind of crumples. It does not kill this just outright yet, but you can tell this hurt it extremely badly.
All right. And then Bianca's going to just pounce on it and just start gnawing away, or try to anyways.
Yeah. Let's give
like, hurt my mama? How dare you?
Give me a D20.
Boink. 13.
Pain. All right. So between it's shaking and rattling, damaging its psyche, now separated from the thing that created it, Bianca rips off the last center thing that these fingers had molded about, and no longer having their source, They become black and misty and fake.
She just turns and watches to see what Charlie does.
So this is cool. I'm having a lot of thoughts in a lot of different directions. Matt, can you give me should this be something that damages Charlie in a way to give? Or is it just a personal thing he does to do the seal?
Some type of sacrifice from Charlie. Damages, I don't like that too much, but do like sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Okay.
It could damage. I'm just saying it's not limited to that, but it is something that he.
But it has to be a sacrifice.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Okay, that's thematic. Okay. I see if he'll go for this. He is exhausted by the last three turns of doing this, playing this music and all of this. So he's still kind of playing it off. He kind of drops to his knees and he looks down at the guitar and he just opens his mouth and he breathes heavily, and he is going to my one ability from my Cannot Escape the Darkness is Ribbons of Darkness. He is going to use that, but he is going to, quote unquote, give some of it up to finish this binding. Mechanically, what I'm thinking is it normally takes 2 intellect points to do it. I'm going to make it take 3 intellect points from now on to do it. So it's more taxing to use it because he's giving some of the darkness in himself up in order to bind this and keep it locked.
Yeah. It's lasting off a portion of Charlie's gift. Digs in deep. And in what ways would Charlie take the sliced portion of themselves, and what's it look like for him to weave it into this binding?
He feels like he needs to make a connection. To make this work, the darkness has to make a connection. So, yeah, he's going to do this. He's sort of, especially since Ruby's distracted, he takes out his pocket knife. And he is going to, sort of low on his shoulder, underneath his shirt, so it's not noticeable or seen. He's going to carve a small R into his shoulder, mimicking what Calhoun did to Ruby.
Not visible yet.
Using that he's using that to kind of fully just mirroring the situation. And then he just kind of whistles a tune. And it comes out of his mouth, a ribbon that is, his ribbons have been like stanzas of music with notes on them. The tune comes out in this ribbon, and the ribbon moves down around the strings on the guitar and begins to wrap around them, again, kind of like musical chains all along it. And after he does that, he just, under his breath, just growls. You make yourself real comfortable, you son of a bitch, and I'll see you in a year, where I'll sing you another lullaby.
All right. Give me another no-like challenge, please.
Yeah, we're putting effort into this. That is an 8. I'm gonna re-roll that.
I would like to thank everyone for the inspirations.
Right?
That's the second one Matt gave me last time. Come on. That is another 18.
Fuck
Y'all, you guys are telling
Fuck
a
yeah.
story tonight.
For a moment, that hatred, that protection, it's almost like Cajon uses that as a thread, trying to push into Charlie's mind. For the song of these hills, push it instead. Overshadowing, pushing back, giving them space. And it's when you can hear once more. Now, Avi Basil.
Oh, I'm laying there. I can't move. I'm assuming my leg is like across the garden.
I'm crawling over to Basil to check on her. I don't know where she is because I can't really see.
We're a phenomenal pair right now. We dead yet?
I feel like it. Where are you?
The right side garden? I think.
I can't. Wait. Oh, I can't see outside the right side of my eye.
Fuck.
And then the last grasps of this thing, the only piece of Cajon left on this side, skitters or tries to skitter away and moves to short range. So this is between Charlie and Ruby.
And Bianca.
Yes.
So it's moved to short range with Ruby and Charlie, or Basil and Ivy?
We've been through enough. It's at you guys.
It's short. It was the fingers were immediate of you. Now they're short range of you.
Gotcha.
I think that Charlie sort of looks up for the first time and sees, again, everything has gone to hell, but sees this thing skittering away. And he's going to say, because he immediately thinks, we cannot let this thing loose. So he's just going to say, where exactly do you think you're going? I've already got your master. What do you think I'm going to do to you? And this is Shake the Bone. He's doing Shake the Bones against it.
Ruby's doing the exact same thing. She's like, no, you ain't going nowhere, you bastard.
See, they're so in sync. They definitely should get married. Yeah, it's even on my deathbed. Shut up.
All right. So they wince at the pain. Then, and Ruby, you're doing it too?
Yeah, yep. Ruby's doing it as well. And if Bianca can do it, she's gonna try and nom on that as well.
And finally, between your two gifts reaching out, you breathe out, your energy is expended into this as the sound of thousands of cracking knuckles push through the air. The last bit of kahuna on this side is gone.
You are so fucking quick with the artwork.
Oh, Ivy.
In this moment, because Charlie knew this was the last step, he is going to very quickly unstring the guitar and dunk the strings into the jar with the liquid that Granny Underwood gave him to seal it and put it away. So, and then he's going to say, Ruby, we got to, I don't know what the hell happened over there, but we got to check on Ivy and Basil.
Yeah. Let's go.
Ivy finally makes her way to Basil, rolls over, looks at her. I don't think I should play with TNT anymore. And then goes, your name's really Dorothy?
I will give you that only because I feel guilty about your eye. Yes.
Your name's Dorothy?
Oh, shut the fuck up and someone find me my leg.
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right. Ivy, can you walk?
Do I have to?
If we can get Basil up on her feet, I'm trying to figure out which of you two I'm going to carry back to the...
I cannot
You carry Basil. I got Ivy. I think you're a bit stronger than I am, Charlie. Bianca, will you grab her leg for her, please?
Where exactly are we heading to, though?
I don't know.
Well, I think someone's gonna be coming here, and I got a real easy answer to that. That bitch tried to blow us up because we found fingers in her house, and we have the evidence to prove it.
The factory? Is that where we need to go?
Sure.
I was kind of hoping we could loot the place, but
yeah, that no more dynamite.
Yeah. You okay, Charlie?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. You see him sort of roll his shoulder a little bit, but he's like, I'm fine.
She narrows her eyes at you.
He's very much... Charlie looks actually like he's come out of a daze, and the more he comes out of it, the more he's looking like concerned and almost panicked over Basil and Ivy.
Yeah. Well, let's get them to the factory.
Wait, guys, I have one roll left. I'm going to use an action and see if I can walk.
No.
No, I don't carry me. I can walk again.
Okay. You
Someone
can
got
walk.
my legs. I can walk.
Yeah, Bianca's bringing it right now, I think.
There ain't no way. Look, he is limping and his shoulder hurts, and he's already exhausted from the thing back over there. You ain't carrying me.
All right, fine. Ivy, get up.
Dance with one woman. You carry one woman over the threshold, and it ain't me.
Ivy, come on, get up so I can give you a piggyback ride. You're gonna come on. She helps her up. And then gets her on her back.
For the record, if we get in any more fights, I'm fucked.
Me too. Me too. It's fine. I have 2 speed.
I have 5 speed and 5 intellect. That's it.
I get it. Let's head to the factory. We'll get you guys. I'm sure they can get you guys patched up a bit.
What color eye should we get you, Abby?
I don't know.
What color would you like?
Would it be bad to say the color of fire?
No, I think that'd be beautiful.
It would.
And match your hair
And
and your courage.
yep. Your strength.
I don't think Genevieve's gonna be hurting nobody anymore.
I don't think so either. But yes, I am officially forbidding you from using TNT anymore.
Okay.
I think I shouldn't be allowed to use a gun anymore either.
Did you miss?
No,
Once.
but I liked it a little too much.
It's fine. It's fine.
Not really, not because if Ivy had no pulling away from me, I would have blown her head off.
That might have been better than than blowing the place up.
Well, think about it this way: ain't nothing left of them fingers that Calhoun wanted. How
You
long
know
do
what?
you think before the cops come to talk to us?
Hopefully no earlier than tomorrow morning.
Wait, there's cops around here?
Honey,
There
we
was-
just
there
blew
was-
up the biggest house in town. I think.
Oh, yeah.
No.
She was the governor in this, wasn't she? Are we gonna
No,
be like wanted by the
No.
governor?
No, her
she's the
daddy was
daughter.
the governor.
Yeah, exactly. She's still like family of a governor, and we just killed her. They can still call that a crime, I think.
No, that's not what happened. What happened is we found fingers in her house, and we were going to take that evidence to the police, and she done blown up her house and tried to kill us. That's what happened.
I like that story.
Yup. That's what happened, everybody, right?
Yes, that's what happened.
Makes
Also,
about as much sense as anything else.
Yeah.
I need to buy more rope.
Well, I bet we can do that soon.
Good, because it's been real useful this last 3-4 days.
Mm-hmm. And we are walking while we're talking, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Loitering outside the smoldering wreckage of the mansion, having a conversation. I mean, that's kind of on par for us, but
Right, it really is. I just didn't know what we were doing at that time, so I was just like, what are we like? We're walking, talking.
I believe we're limping and talking.
Yeah, we're limping and talking. It's fine.
Charlie will absolutely offer his left arm and shoulder to Basil.
Nope. I don't
All right.
touch another man's woman or another woman's man. Woo, I got hit hard.
Ruby snickering.
You know what? I would say that I doubt Ruby would mind in this situation, but I also learned a long time ago not to argue with you, Basil.
Oh, look at you learning things.
Pushing your way through the streets. You are allowed in to what once was the Blankenship Matchstick Company, warehouse, factory, and assembly. The women there look scared. Attention is given where it can, trying to dress wounds, and balms are put on. Anything in particular y'all trying to do?
I think Ruby would notice a blood stain on Charlie's shirt. Just saying.
Hit a minute. Hit a minute.
That's fine. That's fine. Is
Yeah. And she would after she gets Ivy and Basil in the care of the other women who know better about that, like more about hardcore stuff like that, she would pull Charlie to the side, like, "You're bleeding. You're bleeding."
nothing. I think Calhoun caught me on his way into the strings. He was feeling. He was more. I think he was a little bit stronger than even Granny, even Ms. Underwood suspected. I had to give it a little more oomph at the end. I think he just caught me. It's nothing. Certainly nothing compared to what happened to Basil and Ivy.
Well, yeah, but it still needs to be cleaned and bandaged.
I'll take care of it.
No, come on.
Just
I'll get it
trying
for
to
you.
get you to take your shirt off.
So I'm fine. He takes out sort of a handkerchief and just sort of puts it under his shirt on it. It's fine. Ruby,
Charlie. Please.
One of these days, I'm going to figure out how to say no to you. Fine, if you got it. I am much less hurt than them, but if you,
well, they know they're more hurt, so they need the attention of the other girls. They're better at that than I am. I can at least clean and dress a small wound.
Yeah.
So she'll get some materials to do that. Would she notice the difference between the C on her chest and the R that Charlie carved into his shoulder?
How different is their penmanship?
Well, I think she's saying one was a ghost ripping, the other was a pocket knife.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a difference there, sure. I'm
Yeah.
not sure what you're trying to.
Like, I think she would see the R and be like, Calhoun did this to you.
Yeah. When the I mean, I honestly, I assume it's all kind of a blur, but so
That's sweet, Charlie.
got a match. And he'll look at her and just sort of, when he says that, he sort of looks at her, and for a brief moment, he smiles, and Ruby sees Chuck. And then it's gone.
That was a smile that first made me blush.
Hey, Ivy.
What?
You want to start a poll on how soon they're going to get married? You put it up at the church when we get home.
My guess is in at least 2 months.
Oh, I was gonna go with 3. I'll give you $1 if they get married in 2. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
She finishes bandaging him up.
Shh, pretend we weren't watching.
Thank you, Ruby.
Anything from my main man?
Damn, I think you might be right.
I know I am. Want to raise the bet to $5?
The peanut gallery would like to cool it for a moment. We do need to, and he'll turn to Ruby and say, we do need to talk to Kat. We want to make sure that whatever story we have to tell about this, we keep it clear that the women here had nothing to do with it. They don't need any more trouble.
Of course.
Cat looks at you all. You cheer. She goes, "We'll need you out here before dawn."
We don't want you ladies getting in trouble for this, for something we did.
She thinks for a moment. Turns to the women. Y'all need to go with him. Out of here. Where the elder died. Where I cut all doors. There needs someone to hang now. But y'all, you go. Turns to you, Ruby. And she gets real close. That is scheming in your eyes. It's alright. You run long time. So you need know now. You eat, I guess, when you were to have Calhoun come get you. You understand?
I'm sure Ruby does, but I understood like half of what you said, Matt. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that accent was thick this time, babe.
Yeah, it was super thick. I'm sorry.
That's all good. Oh, I'll kind of say it a little again. I see scheming in those eyes and your heart. You keep my girl safe now. You need to understand. You betray them or me. You be praying that Calhoun would get you.
Ruby actually has tears forming in her eyes. I never meant for any of these girls to get hurt. Me leaving like that, I didn't know what was going to happen. And the only person I want that I'm scheming against is that bastard in New York. I'll do anything to keep those girls safe.
All right. Because this place might be safe for another batch of girls if I get myself through this, which I plan to. But not them again. She cries a little bit.
Miss Cat, you might want these pictures. We were going to use them to say she tried to blow us up. Well, maybe you can turn it in that she took the coward's way out rather than get caught.
She takes them and holds them. Thank you. But be careful. Women like that Genevieve, they sprout from the loins of people who are often far worse. And they'll be looking.
We will. You're strong woman, Cat. And I thank you for protecting these girls. And I wish you best on protecting another set.
She nods. You all can't take trains.
No.
Be careful, you all seen together, you'll look. Well, you won't look like honest women, let's say that. You have to move careful.
We've got our ways.
You come up with something, but you take all what you need. Oh, y'all. You gotta get far away from here now.
Ruby nods. Charlie, Ivy. You guys okay to move now?
I'm fine. And he looks
Whether
at
we are or aren't, we're going.
Yeah.
Are the girls ready? She asks Cat.
You look around. It's still more slow, but they all have a history that might have caused them to have to pack up quickly. So they're about ready.
Does anyone got a piece of paper?
Yeah, there's paper around.
All right, I want to write something down. And I'm going to give it to Kat and tell her, in the direst of straits, you might find a friend here.
She nods and takes it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Pennsylvania. A woman. Gray, almost pale skin. Nice gray hair. Black dress. Walks. stepping upon the cobblestones of Bryn Mawr College, finds her way under a tree where there sits a man. He stands up nervously. Before he nods his head and goes, "What? Well, Miss Gray, I trust your head mistressing duties at Valton are doing well." Huh. As good as they ever are. Huh. Some interesting talent this year that will be so kind and fun to ripen before it is harvested. Of course. That man's late. Unfortunately, apparently this place didn't give him much punctuality. And yet the mighty Barrow House is interested in them. Mind your tongue, Miss Gray, says the man. Sweating bullets. A younger man approaches. Not one to be this nervous ever in his life. The shaky hands and sweat. He doesn't even know what to do with it, doesn't know where to wipe it, so it drips in the grass. The sweet smell, much like prey, drifts to the other two nostrils. He is sighted before he sees them, and it is their voice that seems to call their shapes into being for his eyes. Mr. Griscom! Ah, yes. Come now, Georgie. George Griscom Jr., whom most just call Junior like he likes, comes, grasping a photo. Now, Mr. Griscom, as the young man sat down, you have brought the things we asked. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. George Griscom concentrates in a moment of fear. His upbringing in the hills of Pennsylvania almost comes through before he straightens it to a proper way of talking. Yes, sir. I have it. I have everything. The last place she was, they said she touched this photo as they hold a photo of the Knickerbocker Trust Company. And there they sit. There, Junior. We can set you on a path. But if you want to join Barrow, you'll need to bring that betrothed of yours, Now is the deal your family has made, and it must be kept. For if this will not produce blood by union, blood will be demanded. Understand? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll find her. We will bring about blood. Oh, I will shed hers. Good. Now, as the woman in gray cuts her hand, and some black liquid doesn't pour, but more wiggles and almost walks out of her. As the man, smiling, cuts above his collarbone, and a black smoke mixed with a red fiery will pushes out. And we see treetops and birds fly away. As George Griscom Jr. screams. See you next time, family.
Fuck you. Good night, family.
Not Basil.
Oh.